Was I around her? Yes. Her kids? No.
It's horrible. It's horrible. And for people to think that is really disturbing, actually.
Bienvenidos una vez más a su podcast favorito, Sinceramente. Jackie, el día de hoy les tengo una invitada especial, Amanda Ávila.
Hello.
Algunos de ustedes ya sabrán quién es y algunos otros no. Some people might know who you are because people are bien chismosos.
You think?
No, they are.
Yes, very much so.
Amanda, how would you want me to call you? Just amiga or mother-in-law?
I mean, I'm good with either one, honestly.
I'm so used to amiga.
It's same. I mean, we've been friends for, let's say.
How many years?
Over 15 years? 13, 14?
Wait, I think I met you after I had Ori, no?
Yes, she was a baby.
So Ori's going to be 13. Let's say over a decade.
Yeah, over a decade. That's fair.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So, Amanda,
what year did we go to New York? For Fashion Week, by the way. And it was fantastic.
2014, 2000...
Maybe. We'll have to look at photos.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have a lot of photos,
yes.
Girl. Anyway, chicos, Amanda is... I don't like to call you suegra because she is,
yeah,
by
you're
the
not
way.
going to call me that. Sounds old.
I know. You're very young. No. Obviamente, if you want to put in that, yes, she is my suegra, pero I just call her amiga because we've been amigas for so long.
Yeah.
Y el día de hoy, I was like, do you want to be my guest? And she said, yes, I want to be your guest. I want to support you. And there's a lot to talk about.
There is. So I guess we wanted to call it, let's set the record straight.
Let's set the record straight. Vamos a poner las cosas claras como deben de ser. Un poquito, de nuevo, te conozco desde hace, I know you from, I don't know, over a decade. We did trips together. We went to New York. We had a blast. I remember you had blonde hair.
I had blonde, long hair.
Blonde, yeah. You took me to the Yankee Stadium.
I did, because I'm a Yankees fan. That is correct. She had a blast, and I popped her cherry on that one.
Yes. And I want to go back now because obviously...
Well, we're going to go with the guys.
Yes. Michael's a Yankees fan.
Yes.
So now he's telling me, now you are a Yankees fan.
This is true.
And a Seahawk fan too.
Okay, carried away.
Yes. So, I've known her for a long time. We've been good friends. We went to Cabo for her birthday, and this podcast or this episode is to kind of like clear a little bit of the things that you've seen online, and I feel bad that you have to experience that part of social media.
That's okay.
But I guess one of the things that a lot of people think, or not a lot of people, that I was involved in your kid's life.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So Jackie we were friends when we were married, okay? When we were married.
Well, not anymore.
But thank God.
Yeah.
Well, happily divorced.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, when we both were married, yes.
We traveled a lot. We did a lot of dinners. We date nights, stuff like that. And we traveled. We traveled different places as married couples, and we had this group, right? And so that's what happened. Michael, Cruz, and Dominic, which are my children, weren't ever there. It was like maybe like a hi and a bye, or we didn't really celebrate like kids' birthday parties together or anything like that. Not for any reason, it just wasn't that way. Because I mean, we were always friends.
And then you had boys and I had girls. Like,
yeah, we were always friends,
nothing in common.
like friends. But then I felt like we were, as married couples, it was like, I think maybe because we weren't happy. But we enjoyed each other's time together, me and you, like as amigas.
Yes, of course. It was like, obviously, the couples, but we were really good friends. And I mean, I would go to your house, and that was it. Like you said, like a high and bye. But a lot of people want to make it seem, and I'm glad that you can say it,
and it's true. It's true. And I mean, at that age, I can't remember how old the kids were at that time, but they're always with their friends or upstairs or at another friend's house. Half the time he wasn't even there.
Yeah. So obviously, who knew this was going to happen? I was never thinking I'm gonna date someone younger. Never in my head. I was like, have you ever thought about that, girl? Because we're gonna get to that in a little bit.
It's funny that you ask that. But
we're gonna get to that.
We'll get to that.
We're gonna get to that. Pero el punto, I'm gonna just in Spanish for the ladies that are here. La conozco y de su boca de ella, because I don't need to lie about this. Was I around her? Yes. Her kids? No. And a lot of people want to make it seem like I don't even want to say the word here.
It's horrible. It's horrible. And for people to think that is really disturbing, actually. Yes. And because, okay, granted, there are crazy, twisted people like that in our world. Yeah. But no, that's not you, and that wasn't you, and that's not the case. So let's just get that straight.
Yeah. Like I told you guys, there has never been no calls, texts, emails, nothing ever prior to maybe last December or whatever.
When you guys, were at the brunch, right? The brunch?
The brunch. Yeah, the brunch, yeah. So that's that. And I'm going to say in the beginning, amiga, I was a little bit shocked. I was like, oh my God, like, this is Amanda's son approaching me. And
you called me.
I did. So now if you want to tell them that, I called her, how I've told you the story. What were your thoughts when I called you? Like I don't know if you kind of like knew something.
I didn't know anything. To be brutally honest with you, maybe we cut this out and then we'll talk about it. When you called me, I saw your name come up. I was actually...
It was Christmas Day.
Was it Christmas Day?
I remember.
I was
because you texted me. You texted me Merry Christmas, amiga. And then I think after that, I said Merry Christmas, and
I was at lunch when you called me.
Okay.
I don't think it was Christmas Day.
It was. I remember.
Oh, maybe.
It was Christmas Day.
How could I be on a date on Christmas Day?
Were you on a date on Christmas Day?
Was I on a date? I wasn't on a date. Fuck.
Too many dates?
I was with somebody. I know who that was, but we're going to leave names out of this.
Okay.
And I said, Jackie's calling me. I'm going to step outside.
Oh, yeah.
And take the call.
Yeah.
So I stepped outside and took the call. And I was like, hey, and you sounded like you normally do.
Yeah.
But a little bit
I was scared.
Yeah.
I was not scared.
I think you were just nervous and you didn't know how I was going to take it.
Yeah. I mean, in that moment, it was kind of uncomfortable, an uncomfortable situation because I was not expecting it and I didn't want to do it, something that was...
And I didn't anticipate it. I didn't know anything.
I know. It's crazy.
Because you were like, I ran in. I don't know how she started it.
I said something like, Amiga,
I need to tell you something and I just want, just know.
Like, no problems.
And then I was like, oh, fuck. Shit. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay. And so... Yeah, and so she starts, I'm thinking in my head, where is she going with this? She was kind of going in circles because I could tell she was nervous. And I'm like, fuck, where's she going with this? So do I have to beat my kid's ass? What's going on? What did he do?
Yeah.
Sorry, Michael, but I was just, I didn't know. And so then she's like, I ran into Michael, your son, at a mutual friend's brunch. Mm-hmm. And he's been pursuing me and has been very persistent. Yeah. That's what she said. And I'm just taking it all in. And I don't feel any anger at this time at all. I just want you to know, I didn't feel any anger. And then...
But were you shocked?
Not really.
No. Okay, then we'll get to that. I want to know why.
Not really. And actually, I don't think we've ever talked about my actual feelings like this.
No, we can talk about it right now. I would love to.
Yeah, so I wasn't upset. I was more, I was proud of you. And that sounds weird, but I was grateful that you were honest with me. And then you say, nothing's happened. And I go, that's fine. I said, I don't want to know details. She's like, but I just want you to know nothing's happened. And I don't even know where it's going. So I'm in my head, I'm thinking, well, so then I tell her, I said, thank you for being honest with me.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me, because that means a lot. And that shows that you have a lot of respect for me.
Yeah, I do.
And so with that being said, thank you. With that being said, I told her, I said, I'm just going to tell you one thing, Jackie. I'm going to tell you one thing. And I said, just be honest with my son.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the only thing she told me.
That sounds very, I don't know, if you think about it, honest in every aspect.
Of course, everything.
And if you're not happy anymore, or if you anything, and that speaks volumes. So that's as simplified and deep and real that I could have said as a mother.
Of course,
and I knew you got me. I knew you knew what I meant.
Yeah, I understood. And you guys have to keep in mind that obviously, as friends, I know a lot about her life. As friends, we tell each other many things, you know, and she knows a lot of things about my life as well that too made it seem to me in that moment like, okay, obviously she knows a lot about my life and, you know, the struggles.
There was a lot of different dynamics to our friendship, and that I love how we could still keep it like that. And then obviously you're with my son and keep it separate. And I 1000% approve, by the way.
She did immediately.
And I'm the only one that matters, actually. And that's what my son said as well.
Yes.
Your baby.
Yes.
And a lot
honestly,
of people that are my friends, they don't like it. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. No, and I'm going to be honest. Because I've told this story in my lives and stuff. When I called you, I thought in my head.
You thought I was going to yell at you?
No. Not even that. I just thought that you were going to talk to Michael and you were going to be like, don't do that. Like, that's my friend. Or in my head, I just thought in that moment, I didn't even think there's a possibility there.
Oh, it's hot in here.
Ooh, girl. You want the fan?
Wait. This is 43.
Wait. There you go.
You're seeing a hot flash happen right
cut
now.
This off. Girl, the menopause is real.
The menopause is real.
No, I in that moment, again, I didn't even think about possibility. I just thought he's going to get tired of pursuing and then your mom's going to talk to you. But when I called you, it was because he told me, tonight I'm going to talk to my mom. And I said, no.
He didn't, though.
No, he told me.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You said that last night.
Because you guys were going to have dinner.
We were.
Yeah. So, and I said, no. I said, I needed to be the first one to tell your mom. And that's when I was like, I'm going to call you. And then after he texted me, he's like, she has no problem. And I was like, oh, there's no excuse now to say
and the thing for me is, okay, so when I got off the phone with you, when you first told me.
Yeah.
Is this right? Okay.
Yeah.
I went back in and I was telling my friend that I didn't even tell him what happened. But because we started talking about something else. And so I was like, I'll tell you later. But I was there being present with him, but I wasn't present. I was thinking in my head, I know why he's attracted to her. Mm-hmm. I mean, you're an amazing mother. You're a great friend. You're a great sister and a daughter, and you're a hard worker. You're beautiful. And that's something that I raised my kids like, look, you're here and she needs to be here too. Mm-hmm. And so it's not like he has mommy issues. He doesn't.
Yeah, people assume
he doesn't have mommy issues. We have a great relationship. Yeah. We grew up together.
Yeah.
You know, I had him at 19 and, you know, I'm 43 and he'll be 23 in April. Mm-hmm. So it's like we grew up together, you know, so we have a special, special bond. And I know I'm not even surprised that he was attracted to you because of who you are.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's something that I was like, I'm not even surprised.
And also, I feel like, I mean, you being his mom, obviously, he has like an old soul.
That's what I've always said, that he's wise beyond his years. And I've always said that he's an old soul. Yes. Because it was him for 5 years and he has older cousins and just around adults. And my dad a lot. Rest in peace to my daddy. Yes. But yeah, so he's always carried him. He just kind of stuck to himself like he was a man. Well, a person of many few words, but once you're in, then you get the real Michael. But he's very like reserved. And he processes things, and I love that.
Yeah, and I was impressed. Obviously, people say that he's mature for his age, and people think that I just say it to kind of like make myself feel better about dating someone younger. But he's very mature for his age. Yeah. Like, I mean, he
excelled in school. I mean, in every aspect. I mean, athlete, all the things. And when I watched the podcast, I was just so proud.
Oh, yeah, she texted me. She's like, I'm so proud of my son.
Proud mom moment. Yeah. But yeah, he's amazing. Yeah. He's great.
And we were having a great conversation last night. We were. We went out partying. And by the way, if we put, that Michael's your son, and obviously you were friends, now you understand me a little bit more. Right?
Cabrona.
Okay. I hope you don't mind, but she doesn't. So my amiga right here, this beautiful lady right here, she now knows what is dating younger.
Yes,
right?
I am currently in a relationship with a younger man.
So I take the crown because I'm like 16 to 17.
Yeah.
You're 15.
I think we're 13. No?
13?
Well, he's 27. Yes, he's 27.
27. Hello.
Hi, babe.
Yeah. So your boyfriend is 27 and you're 43.
Yes.
So now you can kind of understand. You never put any like negative.
Maybe it is 15 years.
15 years, right? Yeah. I went for 2 or 1. One and a half. But now you can kind of see. I know. I had to win somehow, girl. You can see what like dating someone younger is, and maybe now, even though you never put any negative thoughts in Michael and I or our relationship,
it's just insane how it happened. And like you said, I didn't think that I would ever date someone younger.
You never thought about it either?
Like literally, I bartend part-time. I'm a business owner, obviously, but I bartend part-time. And, now it's like over the past couple of years, like I see kids that I used to coach or in basketball or, I know their parents. I've known them since they were kids. Like they're old friends of Michael's and like they hit on me and it's fucking weird.
Crazy.
But it's, yeah.
I think that there's something in their generation and I don't know what it is.
I think I could see why you're attracted to my son, right? Obviously.
Yes.
But with
with
Xavier.
If you want to say his name by all means.
I didn't say his last name.
Xavier.
Stay away.
Xavier's watching this and he's looking at you like, that's my woman.
Oh, he's great. He's
so
pretty great.
I'm glad that you're very happy and obviously there's something about a younger guy and I think I don't know in your experience, I'm going to talk about from my experience. I love that I can communicate very well with Michael. Like if I say something, because obviously we have, arguments here and there.
Yeah, disagreements.
Nothing crazy.
Disagreements. Yeah,
nothing
agree
crazy.
To disagree.
Nothing crazy yet. Hopefully.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Like.
No, but the fact that I can say something, express something that maybe bothers me or whatever.
And I can agree more. And that's how we are. And it's almost like, wow. It's so easy.
And by the way, you got to keep in mind that I've known this lady for a while, and right now you're just like shining. You're just like happy. You're just like it's just like you can't hide it.
Yeah,
you can hide it. And I'm sorry for the ladies that think that this is. I mean, I say this because also she's dating someone younger. That is not okay. Guys do it all the time. I was dating. Not even dating. I was in another relationship and he was like 10 years, 11 years older than me. Mm-hmm. Nobody ever said anything. I think people...
Of course not. Yeah, of course not.
But when it's the other way around, we're judged. We're criticized. By the way, we don't care.
I'm looking for that fucks that we give. I can't.
I know.
No, I can't find them anywhere.
We don't.
Well, and we probably won't. So with that being said,
we don't because we've been through a lot and we deserve to be happy.
We're living again.
Yes.
We're living again. And I know I am. And so to answer your question or to kind of go off what you just said with communication and I told my mom, like my mom loves him too, by the way. Hi, Mom. I was telling her, I said, it's just, Mom, it's just so easy. Right. Like, it's so like, I don't need to be someone else. I'm just myself and he loves every aspect of me.
Yes.
And my personality. It's like, yes. Oh my gosh.
To that.
Yeah.
No. So if I give points on like, what are the things that if you want to call it like dating someone younger, it's communication. Obviously, well, we cannot get into details of that, but a lot of energies, girl.
Yeah. Well, let's just say physical touch. Like, okay, so like the 5 love languages.
Yes.
Chapman. Obviously, I'm sure, ladies, if you haven't read the book, you're in a relationship, please go get it. And this is not a plug. We are not sponsored by anything like that. No. But the 5 love languages.
Yes.
The 5 love languages is, you should read it.
I haven't read that one, but I should.
Wait, I got it for you.
Wait. The 5? No. Did you give me a book?
Years ago.
Maybe it's been a long time.
A long time.
Okay. I should have it somewhere.
Anyways, I have mine. there's notes in it, but so there's 5 love languages, and okay, it's physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of giving, and I can never remember the last one.
Yeah.
But so communication, I would say a physical touch. I mean, I'm
that's Michael,
physical person, you know.
Michael is 100% you.
Like I always just want to be like, you know, and I just want to.
Actually, I was asking him yesterday, and I think because I come from like a different situation, and I'm getting used to, you know, being with someone that it's physical touch is like their main thing.
Their love language, yes.
Yeah, and he was just saying, like, I was like, you don't get tired of me? Just like, he's like, no, I don't.
He's like, no.
So, and I asked him, is that your mom or your dad? Like who's like that? And he said, I think he said both of you.
That makes sense.
I don't know if it's, maybe it's both of you.
In the beginning.
In the beginning. Yeah. So.
Is what it is.
But yeah, communication, to me, it's like the main thing, because if I think in the past, whenever I try to communicate things, even with boogers and tears and everything, it never got through the person's head.
Yeah.
And it just never changed.
Yeah.
So if I tell Michael something and I see he
fixes registers,
and he'll act on it, and I love it that I don't have to be like, don't do this, don't do that. Like he just genuinely does the thing. Yeah.
And that's what's so healthy about it. And it's like, okay, like I have 3 kids, you have 2, and it's like, you don't need a third, I don't need a fourth, you know? And I don't.
Sometimes I do wish, amiga, but.
Me too. That's another episode.
That's another episode of like.
Me too.
Listen, I'm not having kids, but I've told you, like, sometimes I wonder, like, how cute.
I know. AI baby.
Oh, I know. We'll just have to deal with the AI. I know. You have that feeling too, girl?
I know.
You're like,
man, imagine.
Green eyes.
Imagine. And all my kids have colored eyes because it's recessive. It comes from both sides, my family and
I know.
my ex-husband's family.
Michael has blue eyes. Cruz has
like bluish green, and Skinny is like
is it green or
green with sometimes they change a little bit of yellow and a little bit of blue.
Yeah, and you have like hazel eyes.
Thank you.
Miel, no? Yeah. So I can only imagine, girl, because your man has green eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Green eyes
and the curliest eyelashes.
Oh, you know what? I always think, why do guys have why do guys have curly lashes and not us?
Yeah. If you can let us know, that would be great. Yeah.
But anyway, I'm not going to lie.
We're both not wearing lashes right now.
No. And look at us. How cute.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, sometimes I do think about it. I mean, I'm not going to lie.
That's good.
You know, I'm like, maybe not. Because this is the one thing that you have to be realistic about.
And that's the thing that we were talking about last night. And I cannot confirm or deny if we shed some tears and had a moment that I think was very, very special.
Yes.
Because I get it. And it was, it's crazy how it's not crossing the line. It's like this beautiful intertwined place in our friendship.
Yeah.
With you being with my son and me and us being amigas.
Yeah.
Where we just connect and we can be vulnerable.
Yes, absolutely.
And it was beautiful.
I know.
And then he walks out. My son walks out, and Xavier is like, "What's going on? Why are you crying?"
No, you know, we were out last night. We had a great. Well, we were out since the morning. We went to church.
Went to mass in the morning.
We went to church, and then we went to brunch, and then you left for a little bit.
Yeah, had some errands to run, and then
they came back. And we were. Out drinking at the clubhouse.
Country club, yeah.
And then Michael and Xavier, they had their alone time. They were talking about things. And then I was like, okay, it's our turn, amiga. So we went out and she asked me some questions and I was being honest about, because as a mother, I
think that was the first one I was like,
like, Jackie, tell me the truth
right now.
Yeah, no. But I told you I love your son.
Yes.
And, obviously.
I saw something, not that I didn't think that you loved him, but I really saw a side of you that really warmed my heart.
Yeah.
To know that, we're human and we're going to have these fears. And I have the same one. Like, what if...
I'm going to tell you something, amiga. This is something that not a lot, but some ladies always leave in my comments, and I'm sure they're going to tell if they want to now that they know that you're dating someone younger, they're going to tell you the same thing, which is, wait, they're going to leave you for a younger one, blah, 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 blah. The way that I'm able to just not even cope with it, because I don't care, because you cannot have someone be with you just because you want them to be with you. You want to be with someone that wants to be with you, right?
Right. Like, for example, I don't need him, like you guys were talking about.
Yes.
I want you there.
And
I want you
in
here.
our experience,
yes,
they don't need to be young to leave you for someone else. Anybody can leave you.
At any age.
They can be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. If the guy wants to mess around, if the guy wants to, they can be in their 50s and their 20s.
And so that's something that we have to make sure.
Have to, in the way I deal with it is like, okay, if tomorrow, let's say he finds someone else, then I enjoy the time and there's nothing to do there, you know?
But I felt the same way, like, and, but we are enough. And they continue to tell us that we are enough.
Yes.
Because we have triggers. We have past trauma. But we are enough, and I think we've both found our matches. And even without telling people stories, but even guys are younger with girls in this generation, they've had their fair share of like trauma too in relationships where they don't want to repeat those things. And that makes them want to be better because of a woman that is going to do better and it be a healthy relationship. Correct.
So, if you ask me, I would say don't skip this part of life, ladies, because it's very fun. It's very, like... Honestly, I feel... alive. Oh, yeah. Alive. I do. And it's a beautiful thing. And I'm excited for all the amazing things that are going to happen this coming year for both of us. Yeah. And I want to tell you something right now, because we were having that conversation last night, and I will tell you because I told Michael yesterday when we were at the clubhouse. We were talking about a lot of things. A lot of things. And I told them, baby, if you're watching this, I told you this. Obviously, your son is very handsome. I'm obviously attracted to your son. He looks like me. So handsome. His eyes. Oh, I just want to I know. And I'm like, but besides his looks, that he's a handsome guy. I said, there's one thing that I love about you. And he said, what? And I just went like this. Like, I love your heart. Like, it's very hard nowadays to find people. I love that you said that, because with the genuine good heart. I always told him since he was a kid, you have the most amazing heart. Yes, a heart of gold. He does. And always. Yes. So that's the thing that I guess I love the most about your son. Mm-hmm. Like he's just very, it's hard to find. It really is. Yeah. And I did good. She did. She did, ladies. She did really good. Applausos to Amanda. Yes. Thank you so much. So now, to end this episode, because we'll probably do another one. And I'm hungry. Yes. I know she's hungry. What would you tell a girl that is thinking about dating someone younger? Now that you are experiencing it, what would you tell that girl that is doubting because what people say, family say? Because I know and you know that in our circle of people that we know, there's people who talk a lot of shit. You know who you are. Yeah, they know who they are. But what's funny is like they like to talk about other people's lives, but they don't look like what's going on in their life. Yeah, it's reality versus, social media. Yes, exactly. So what would you tell us ladies that are maybe hiding their relationship or thinking about it? Maybe they just want to date someone younger for the fun of it, or... I would say get back to basics. If it feels wrong, it probably is. And you cannot stress over people or things you have no control over. Get back to basics and do you in your heart. And at the end of the day, they don't pay your bills. And what's going to make you happy from within to thrive and to be the best version of you. Correct. And if it's that person, then go for it. It's going to feel easy, ladies. It's going to feel easy. And you will feel this huge weight. I mean, I know I do. And I hope that, I can get across to somebody to, make that step that they want to take, but there's just all these stigmas. With women. With women and the situation. But,
you need to do you and be selfish, be able to be vulnerable and selfish in a positive way to finally choose you. Because I know I had that mistake for many years and taking care of everyone else before myself.
It's hard.
Choose you and everything else will align correctly and beautifully.
Correct. And by the way, we are not cougars because cougars chase. Oh, and we were chased. So it's a different story. Aunque les duela y la queso. So, so thank you so much, amiga, for being my guest today. Yes. I hope that some of, some ladies' doubts in their head are clear. We have a good relationship. We've been friends before, being a family, if you want to call it like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, before that we were friends. And that's all. I love you, amiga.
I love you.
And I hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you. Maybe, hopefully, we'll do another one because I know you guys are going to love this. So, see you in the next one. Nos vemos en la próxima. Besitos. Ciao.
Bye.